Hi guys, and welcome to my video, and thank you for joining me today. We are going to jump straight into playing the eco lifestyle here. So you'll see I've got Amina and Archer. They are just friends living in a house together. At this stage I'm just assigning their beds, and we'll have a look at Amina straight away and her traits and her what she's got going on. So Amina is a master maker, or wants to become a master maker, and then her traits are the maker trait and the recycle disciple trait. Because she was already an existing sim, she already had some traits and stuff going on. And then we've got Archer. Archer's got the eco inventor trait, and then he's also experiencing some tense moments at the moment. Yeah, eco innovator trait. And he's a bit tense at the moment because he's got the freegan trait, and we've spent money on this house. You would have hopefully seen my build of this house. It was just a renovation. All I did was renovate, and that was inspired by Delivery renovating as well. Now he's got the freegan trait, the green fiend trait, and the recycle disciple trait, and he's also a collector, which is awesome for us. So we're going to take him straight away, just him by himself, and we're going to head straight over to this dumpster, and we're going to do a little bit of dumpster diving with him. Alright, so while I get my bearings, now the dumpsters take a little bit to fill up, so we will be just going to this trash can over here. We're going to rummage for assemblage first. And then we'll actually introduce ourselves, because we want to get some of the influence points as well. And you do that by introducing yourself to Sims and doing a few different things. You can get that. So we are going to introduce ourselves here. And we can't really do too much, but we're going to rummage for ingredients, because a freegan sim is going to hate spending money on anything at all. So anything like ingredients and food and things like that. And he's also going to not like when we buy big ticket items from the store. So hopefully we can rummage dumpsters enough that we can do any upgrades via either making something with Amina, or by rummaging and finding them in the dumpster and then fixing them up. Now, I am going to play this a little bit similarly to how you would a rags to riches story, where we're starting with the house we've got, and as you can see, we've started with very little money because we spent all our money on renovating that house. So we are going to. Oh, look at that. We found a jacuzzi. Oh, that's going to be a good bit of money in our account. That'll be great. Okay, so we do have very little money at the moment. Any money we make must be from either fixing items and selling them. Unlike, I know James Tanner doesn't do, like, you can't sell items from your inventory. I'm not going to follow that because it's not a rags to riches. But I am going to play this gameplay through. So we're going to have Archer join a career, we're going to have Amina become a maker, and that's going to help us in that way. But we are going to turn this property into an eco property, and the aim of this will be to get all of the lots and areas in the new world green. So hopefully we can do that. So we will have to move to the other neighborhoods in this world. So far what we've done is we've gone and jumped in some dumpsters. We have gotten this jacuzzi, which is going to be awesome. So we're going to fix it, and we're going to clean it, and then we'll sell it. So we can't just sell it broken. We have to fix it and clean it, and then we can either sell it or use it as an upgrade for the house if we don't have something like that, okay? So now Amina's going to need to do things like recycling and whatnot, so we will get her to do that, but we're going to get a job. Now there is a job that comes with this pack, so you'll see that when we finally get our job. And we are going to get Amina to get a job. Now she's she has some painting skill from her previous life. Growing up, she was very creative, so she has got some painting skill there. So we might get her a painting job in the future. We'll see how we go. But yeah, I think we'll get her a painting job. Now, you can see the bills. So you can see how much bills are going to cost you. You can see how much power you're making. And you can see how much water you're making. So you can either auto sell them or you can store them. We're going to store for now. We're not making any water at the moment, so we're going to store. Now, I thought you could actually gather water, but I do believe that's only if your house is off the grid, which will be the plan in the long run, but we're not currently off the grid because we have nothing that would sustain us at this stage for this size of house. And I would like enough power to sustain us at least for part of the day. At least enough power that we could make some food and watch the TV. If we can get that power, that'll be fine. I'll be happy to turn us off the grid. So we'll need a few solar panels and maybe a wind turbine. Maybe if we can get 2 solar panels and a wind turbine, I'll go off the grid. Because we can always collect water, so that's awesome. Alright, so he's fixed that. And he's about to call up and get himself a job as well, which is awesome. So we'll see that happen in a second. Alright, so civil designer. That's the role that come with this pack. We're going to do that. We've got some influence points for that. And we did get some aspiration points as well, I believe. So that's awesome. So that's great. So we've got that. Now he's got to acquire recycled materials, which is already done. And he's got 5 community influence points, which is awesome. Now she needs to get her skill to level 3 in fabrication. She needs to recycle 5 times. So she's going to... we'll get her a job. We'll get her a job. We'll go with painter. We will go with painter for her, I think, just because that'll be the easiest and it'll make us the most money. We'll see if we want to keep her in that job or not. But he's going to rummage. Once he's done rummaging, I will get her to pick up the trash so that she can recycle it down at the dumpster area we're at where the community ward is, because there's a recycle machine there. So that'll be awesome. So let's have a look at this. We don't really need to clean it. Yeah, let's sell that for 1,500. Perfect. So we've got some money. So now when bills come in, we're safe. We'll be able to eat food and we've got some money. Like I said, this isn't exactly a rags to riches. It is just playing through the game. But I do like to play it, in the sense of we're not going to be getting traditional jobs except for the fact that there's a job that comes with this pack. So we've got the job that comes with this pack. Amina's going to stick with being a master maker. I think I'll make her quit her job in the end, probably before we even start. But we'll see how we go. So we need enough money that we can start getting everything to work for us. So we got one of our Sims. We got Archer in the civil designer pack job. So let's go with that. Now this is Tina Tinker, I think her name is. Yeah, Tina Tinker. So we're going to introduce ourselves to her because why not? Like I said, introducing yourself to people actually gets you influence points as well. So that's always helpful. Now we're going to make Amina do some recycling. Now sometimes the game cancels this action. I don't know why, but we've now got influence points for Amina as well, which is awesome. I don't know if I'm actually saying her name right. I didn't choose her name. I normally just randomize names. So now Archer's going to recycle his grilled cheese sandwich because that's all he's got to recycle. But we want to recycle, right? We want to recycle some stuff. It's good for the environment. We are wanting to make it green. I know James Turner is doing, I don't know if you've noticed, but I watch a lot of James Turner and Deligracy. But I know James Turner is making the environment worse, which is a really cool way to think about it. Makes it a little bit different than what everybody else is doing. I am just going to make the world better. I personally take that thought in my day-to-day life. I try to do things that are more eco-friendly. So why not play the game that way, which is awesome. Now, so we know my game has no mods, but it does have every pack. So no mods, every pack, no custom content. I love custom content, but there's none in this game, okay? So now we're going to just keep doing a few things. We are going to get Archer to dumpster dive. He is feeling a bit sleepy though and a bit peckish, so he can go to the dumpster, he can dive. We've acquired the fabrication skill. How do we do that? I wonder. Anyway, maybe talking about fabricating with Tina Tinker. So we spent a few hours here so far. We will send Archer home. We'll send everyone home in a second, but I'm just going to see if there's anything. No, not really. Now, we've got homework, obviously, because Amina's assumed that I've grown up in the game, so we've grown her up. So we're going to sell our homework. It only gives us $1 each, but it's something. So send her home now. And load screen, of course. Now, our lot traits, we've got the recycle trait and we've got the geothermic trait, which is cool. So they're just what came with this house and this lot. We might add or change. I'm not sure. I am thinking of maybe in the second video, we'll start looking at possibly planting some stuff with some of the, like planting some plants with some veggies and some fruits so that we aren't spending as much on food, because that'll help keep Archer. That'll help keep Archer in a good mood if we're not spending too much on food. Because otherwise he gets quite, overwhelmed. Now, I don't know how much a maker's table thing is. See, a candle making table is not too bad. But the manufacturing item is really expensive. The fabricator, that is so expensive. So I'm an hour here about, like, do I buy her an easel? I've got her as a painting, but no. You know what? We'll quit her job. She doesn't need to be a painter. We don't need to make that money. And if we do get really desperate for some money, we can just buy an easel and sell the paintings. I think she's got about level 5 in painting skills, so we're going to sell for decent money. It's not going to cost us. You know, when you're starting out, you don't make as much as your first painting, so it costs you money to have that painting and sell it. So you don't make a profit at all, but I think for now it'll be fine. So we're going to wake her up. She can go use the toilet and do a few different things. We'll bring Archer down. He can get some leftovers. She can definitely quit her job. Definitely don't want her doing that. And we'll go down and have a look at the mailbox to pay the bills. Now, that's one thing I'll notice now that we've done this in the game, now that I've updated the game with this pack, is that bills come really quickly. I don't know if I'm imagining things, but I thought bills came like a few days after you moved in, not like straight away. Anyway, so we're going to go have a look at this new lot. So this isn't the same lot we were going to last time. This is a new lot in a different neighborhood. But we're going to have a look. We're going to... There's not much really going on at this lot, is there? It'll be interesting here at the quarry. So we're going to... Main reason we're here is to introduce ourselves to new people so that we can actually get some more influence points so that when voting opens up, we can really vote and get what we want, get the initiative we want. That's what we want to do. So we'll do that. Now, it's interesting. I believe when you're chatting, some of these socializations give you influence points. Some don't. So we'll have to figure that out. She's got 16 influence points. She's not doing too bad, not too snazzy. And then you can't vote in this neighborhood, so you have to vote in in the neighborhood you live in. You can't vote in other neighborhoods. But we'll go back to so we're back in the neighborhood we live in. We're going to introduce ourselves to a few other people. Let's cancel that. I think that's unfortunate. Oh no, it just brought him back to where we were. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to introduce ourselves to this person as well. And they're going to come to us, which is nice. So they can do that. We'll go have a look at this person as well. We'll fast forward through this just so that we can get through it. Now, as you can see, this neighborhood is green. So this neighborhood that we live in, it's pretty green already, but we want to upgrade and develop. And, you know, the more things we do, the better the roads are going to look, the better the buildings are going to look. So why not? Right? Why not? So, all right. So we're back with Archer now. We're going to bring Amina home, but we're back at Archer now. So what's Archer been up to? He's only got 13 influence points, so he probably needs to do a little bit, but I do believe there is a dumpster in this neighborhood that isn't over at that other lot with the board. So we will have to find that at some stage. I'm sure there's another one. Let's go down. Let's think about it. All right. So this is it's like a little coffee stand. That's fine. We don't need to be there. Head back over to this lot, I think. Yep. Why not? We'll head over to this lot and we'll do some more dumpster diving. We will at some stage search for other dumpsters, but we'll just stick to this one for right now. Now, as you can see, my Sims are pretty decently dressed. Some of their items do come from this pack, some don't. So we might do a creator sim makeover and do all eco lifestyle items. That would be pretty cool, I think. As they become more environmentally conscious, maybe we can start like doing things to make them look the part as well, which would be cool. All right, so we've rummaged through the through that trash can a little bit, and we're just having a chat to this lovely lady over here. We still can't dive for deals, so we'll just rummage for some ingredients in the trash can again after having a chat, and we will introduce ourselves to that fella there. And now, I think that's Tina Tinker's wife. I believe Tina Tinker is married. I think that's her wife. But we can also vote. Why not? We'll vote. Yeah, let's do that. So he's going to rummage, and we'll bring Amina. We'll bring Amina here as well, so we've got our sim to play with here. And we'll do a bit of stuff with her. She can vote. I think she's got more points than him. Am I right? More influence points than him? Yeah, she's got 20 influence points. Awesome. So we can vote twice on that. So we'll vote twice on that. We want to make a space so that Amina can start working on her skill. Now, I know that everyone is doing this, but unfortunately, that fabricator is so expensive. We cannot afford that. It's insane. Maybe we can change the space later. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. All right. So we're going to introduce ourselves to people because he had 40 influence points. We want to build them back up again just so that we can spend them and really get what we want in the neighborhood. That's how you do it. You've got to build those points up. Now, he has a houndstooth die. We will give that die to Amina in the future. Why not? She's going to be the one who uses it. So we will give that to her in the future. We might gift it to her. So we're just going to go around and we're pretty much just going to introduce ourselves to everybody we can. That's going to get us influence points. And then once I figure out which interactions also get us points, we'll focus on doing those with people as well, with other Sims. So we'll just introduce ourselves. We'll do a bit of talking. Hi, how are ya? Nice to see you. Good to know that you're also in this world because you're from another world, because we're just going to repeat the same Sims every time. So that's the other thing is, so it's all Sims from other worlds and other packs in this pack. There is new ones like Tina Tinker. She's new, but they are just like Sims from other worlds. So like there's people from university and all that in this pack, like the vampires turn up and all that sort of stuff. So it's interesting. Now, Archer's dumpster diving, so while we do that, we'll dive for some more deals in there, keep him going. Now, Amin's just having a good old chat, and he found a black dye. That'll be good. That'll be really good. So if we can get Archer to do the dumpster diving and the civil designer career, then I think we'll be good. Because Amina can focus on the maker then. On being the maker. Maybe we'll get her dumpster diving as well at some stage, but like heavily into it. She's not as into it as Archer is. And that's because Archer's a freegan. So he's got a vintage TV too. Ooh. Oh, okay, building lot. It's upgrading our lot that we're on currently. Oh, yes. Yes, the Makerspace 1. Oh, that's good. That's so good. All right, so the Makerspace 1. So we're here already, which is awesome. Voting's now closed, which is fine. So let's have a look-see. All right, so we're gonna fabricate. So we can fabricate eco upgrade parts, which means I believe if we have handiness skill, we can actually upgrade our current appliances to be eco appliances. So wonder if that means they work off the grid though, because that'd be cool. That would be really cool. So we'll do that. So Amina can go do that, and we'll just leave Archer to do his own thing for right now. We'll focus on her for a bit. So now I have seen this go horribly wrong for a lot of Sims. What's Archer doing? Now he can go home. He can get home. Yeah, he's got some dyes and whatnot. He can go home and look after himself. And Amina is fabricating. Now, I have seen this go horribly wrong, and your sim gets sucked into the machine and like caught up in the machine, and oh, it's horrible. But we're not doing too bad. We're focused. Awesome. Did we make something? We've got the joy of making. Yes, we did. We fabricated. Oh, that's awesome. We fabricated a rug. First go too. That's great. It's really interesting because I've seen a lot of people struggle with fabricating. So I wonder if that was a glitch that I just waited out long enough. Not sure. Some Sims like get sucked into that every time they fabricate. I wonder if it's because she's got the maker trait though. I'm not sure. Alright, so we're back with Archer. Archer's got one handiness. It's not too bad. Alright, let's have a look at this. Well, we've got the rug, which is a bit big, so we'll size that down. We'll size the rug down, and we'll put it over here under the dining table. That's lovely. And then this TV, we can just sell that. $25. Not a lot, but it was just a vintage TV. It was nothing special. That's okay. Now, Amina, we're going to gift her this die. Yeah, we'll gift her the die. Or the dies. We'll do multiple gifts. Friendly gifts, that is. Because otherwise we're going to give her simoleons. And we don't have simoleons, sorry. We don't have simoleons to give. So we'll do that. And then we'll get leftovers. With mac and cheese. And she can get leftovers too. Oh, did she not like our gift? Well, she accepted one of them, but not the other. How rude. Yeah, and Archer's sad now. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, we'll just have to put it into her inventory later. That's fine. Yeah, unappreciated gift. Right, how rude. Anyway, we will drag that over to her later. So they can both eat at their dining table and then they can go to sleep, I think. Oh, now I did hear that if you put the lights on auto light, you save money, obviously, because you're not spending it all the time. That's really good. So I have put that to that so that we can save money because we've got the solar roof. If you saw the build of this house, you'll see that we've got the solar roof. So the roofing tile that like generates stuff. So no matter what, we're always generating a little bit. I don't think it would be enough, though, to really run this. Now, after a bit of a sleep, because speed through that sleep, we're going to have a shower. I love this shower head that they gave us in, I think it came in university. Great shower head. She can go back to sleep once she's done with that, though. We finish sleeping. For all I care, just finish. It's fine. And then Archer, oh well, Archer's going to embarrass her, so that's a shame. But anyway, Archer's got to go to the toilet. Now, he's going to be ready for work, I think. I think we're pretty much at the point where he's going to have to work. So he can have a shower. We've got to have him in a really good mood for work, though. And then he can make fruit salad for everybody. Family size is best because that means don't have to worry too much about making it all the time, and it's better money-wise, so maybe he'll like it a little bit better. He still might get a bit upset for having to pay for ingredients, though. So that's a shame. So that'll be something we work on in the second video, I think. We'll be getting some fruit and veggies. So we'll have a look possibly at some solar panels. But they're not too badly priced. $8.50 for the on-roof ones. So we don't really have space for the non-on-roof ones, for like the ones that need to go on a flat surface. We don't have space for those. So we'll get one, and he doesn't like that because we spent money, even though it's on something that's going to save him money in the long run. So that's annoying. But he can be a little bit tense for right now, and then she can get up and use the toilet, and he can go down and cook food. And he'll get really upset from cooking the food again too, I think. He'll become tense as well. So we're just looking for dumpsters in this world. There's one. There's one. There's one. Oh, it's just across the road too, so it's not even that far away. So he can dive for deals, because now I'm hoping that counteracting that tense feeling, we can counteract that tense feeling from spending money by diving for deals. Oh, I hope so, because he's got to go to work in 2 hours. I really hope so. So he's eating food now, so that's good. So unnecessary spending. Oh, he's embarrassed by unnecessary. That's annoying. Oh well. Alright, so he can go over and we'll put that in the fridge. You're very bad at putting things in the fridge, Archer. Anyway, he can go over to the dumpster and do that before work. So I think we've got about an hour before we've got to work. About half an hour now realistically, but we can dive. Oh, we got $1, a whole dollar. That's fabulous. That's really what we need. It's not. We need more than $1. Archer, we really need more than $1. What's this? Backyard Oasis patio table. Now it looks burnt. Great. So we didn't get much, but there is like a little bush that we can go and harvest from, but nope, he's going to go work. Perfect. Alright, so he's off to work. He can do his job. Amina is eating. Perfect. That's great. She doesn't feel great about that. That's alright. It's probably not very good. So she can do that. Archer can work, and do we send her to the Maker Studio? Yeah. We'll send her to the Maker Studio. She can start being over there, and she can do some stuff now. Tina Tinker's there. We should probably become friends with Tina Tinker because I believe she's got a fabricator at her house. I hope she's got a fabricator at her house. Thought I'd read somewhere that she had a fabricator at her house. Anyway, so we're going to make a couch while we're here, but I think we should become friends with Tina and use the fabricator at her house, and we can make this into like a community garden or something then, possibly. Very possible. So we'll do that. But for now, we will continue making things here. So now, is there master makers that turn up to help you? Now, that's one thing. I don't know if master makers actually help you or can help you. But we'll have to have a look into that. Oh, so far so good. Who's this? Well, friendly introduced to her, and oh, so he can mentor. Oh, that's cool. Eric can mentor. That's cool. All right. Now we're doing not too bad right now. We are very close to done by the looks of it. So when the fabricator gets full like that, we are pretty close to being done. We're focused, which is awesome, and this guy is there, and we're getting like green points, which is awesome. So, oh, there's just people. Oh, awesome, it worked. Great. Okay, so far we haven't been sucked into the fabricators yet, which is awesome. Alright, so we've got 12 influence points and we need to, we've already know her, so we can't introduce ourselves to her. Oh, this fella, Bob Pancakes. Let's go and introduce ourselves to Bob Pancakes. I thought we introduced ourselves to him already. Did it cancel it? Anyway, must have cancelled it. So we'll introduce ourselves to a few different people. We're getting these influence points up really well. So we've got like, what? 16 influence points? That's pretty good. So, oh, she's just chatting now. That's really annoying. But anyway, alright, we'll add that back. Oops, wrong one. Alright, friendly introduction to her. And then Bob, where are you, Bob? Right, Bob, we'll friendly introduce to you. We'll friendly introduce to you. For some reason it won't let me friendly introduce to Bob. That's okay. We'll just introduce this fella here. Oh, goodness me. Friendly introduction. Is it working? Oh, we're talking a lot. Who's that? Gosh, it really doesn't like this person. No. Alright. So we'll friendly introduce to them. Perfect. So we've got what? 24 influence points. Now, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Now we could fabricate again. Yeah, we'll go scrap that person's fabrication. So what happens to all the stuff that's in there if we scrap them? Ah, so they just get sent back to whoever was making it. Perfect, that's fine. And so after that, for whatever reason, we're not fabricating anymore. Did it cancel it? We didn't get anything from that. That's annoying. Alright, well, let's go home. Alright, so we are back home. We're a notable newcomer from our painting in our previous life, but I don't think we need to worry about becoming more famous at all. No. We'll get our fun up because we have not had any fun today. So we'll do that. And when does Bob come home from work? Oh my goodness, it's been there for so long. Alright. So she can cancel that and go out here and talk to us. Now, all these people are walking around dazed. Is that from the fizz? Like, are they drunk? Is that what dazed is? Got 32 influence points. Man, we're doing well with our influence points. Awesome. Right, we'll go dive for some deals because Bob's still not home. He must work till like 6 p.m. or something. So we'll go get the plant, which I believe is soybeans. That's fine, you can leave. And we'll dive for some deals in the dumpster. That'll be really cool. So I'll try not to make the next one quite as long. It's just because we're just getting used to the pack in this one. So I'll try and make them around the 20-minute mark rather than nearly 40 because it's a lot of time. I do appreciate you guys watching the video though, so thank you very much. This is like a 40-minute video, so that's insane. Alright, so look, we're going to keep diving until Bob gets home, pretty much. We've got some kitchen upgrade parts and whatnot, so that's good. And we've just got a recycled trash pile. That's fun. Although we do need to recycle. I mean, it needs to recycle, so... Oh, and she found a jukebox. That's awesome. Alright, cool. It's in questionable condition, so maybe it's broken. It could be burnt. We'll introduce ourselves to this gentleman. And play in the leaves. And Bob is home. Awesome. Great. Bob's home. We've got $754. That's fabulous. I love it. He can dive for some deals. Oh, what is he bad about? He's uncomfortable. Is that from being at work? We'll give her the dies. And Bob can dive for deals. He's got trash piles and stuff. That's weird. Alright. Oh, Bob. Hi, Bob. Alright. We'll invite you in. You also pretty cool. Righto, can I come in and show it to you? Sure, of course you can. You know, now that I'm pretty much done with that, I wanted to, oh, righto, alright, well, thanks. Oh, we got an Epo upgrade. Awesome. We got an eco upgrade part from this person who is dazed as well. Why is everybody dazed in this neighborhood? Are they just having too much juice or fizz? Fizz? Now, is fizz like meant to be like a take on kombucha? I don't drink kombucha. That's not my thing. So, is fizzing things meant to be like a kombucha thing, or I don't know. We've got insufficient funds for an on-roof solar panel. For another one. Awesome. Alright. So we'll have a look. Now we could get this dew collector, that'd be cool. So it's an eco footprint of green, which is awesome. Eco footprint 5. Yeah, we'll get a dew collector. We'll get a dew collector. Why not? We need to collect some water. It's just one more step, and the jukebox looks fine. That is burnt beyond a crisp. Alright, that can stay there. We don't want to sell the fabricated couch, but we can sell the jukebox for 740 simoleons. Awesome. Alright. So we got the couch there. Got the dew collector. That's good. We've got $944. That's pretty good. Alright, so she's given us an eco upgrade part. We'll give that to Amina, because she might need to upgrade some things in the future. So for now, we'll give her the eco upgrade part. We can always hand it back to Bob if he needs it for anything. We need to do an interview with a homeowner about utilities, so we'll find that. Now, I believe it's a friendly one, and I don't know if it actually gives us any influence points as well, but that'd be awesome if it did. There's basic planning. That's not what we want. There we go. So we'll come down. We're just washing our hands. Don't know why, but we're washing our hands. We'll come down. We'll do that, and she can come sit on this couch, which will be awesome. She can go to the toilet. Oh, so he's acquired the logic skill. That's pretty cool. Alright. Now, I don't think that gives us anything, but we will change out of this work uniform because he doesn't like it for whatever reason. That's completed. We've completed our daily task, which is awesome. So if that's all our daily task is, that's great. That's nothing. We can do that. Or does it change every day? Because I thought some of it you had to like, I don't know. I thought some of it you had to do like plans and stuff up. Maybe that's in the future for the career. So let's have a look-see here. We've got this spare couch now. Do we want, I think we should put the fabricated one inside. Maybe we can upgrade our stuff with fabricated items. We'll get ourselves another solar panel now that we can afford it. It's 850 simoleons. That's alright. So he's tense from that, and we're probably going to send him to bed, send Amina to bed, and we'll leave it at that for tonight. So join me on the next one, and please subscribe for more videos. Thank you guys. Bye.